Are you the person that you would want to hang with? Cheers to that. Like, we learn ourselves all the time. We never stop learning ourselves. So you're always going to want to rebrand yourself, evolve. So hello my beautiful people, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kai, or Lashaii, whatever you want to say. And if you are returning, what's going on, what's popping? Okay, so you guys, today I didn't feel like drinking, so we have my Olipop. It's the tropical punch one, or tropical fruit, whatever it's called. And it's like fruit punch with like a little bowl to it. But if you guys are new to my channel, I do have a podcast called Fair Thoughts the Podcast, and so lately I've been trying to just combine the two. So if you guys are like really struggling right now with, I guess, extruding a certain type of aura for yourself, or just really giving off, you know, just good vibes, we're gonna get straight into that today. So get y'all drinks and let's, you know, step back, unwind, and let's get straight to the topic. Okay, so let's backtrack some. So for myself, and I'm usually always talking from like my own experiences and things like that, or things that I've been through, and what worked for me. So again, this is, everything in life is very subjective. I do like to say that because I feel like a lot of people are very surface level and they don't understand that things are subjective. Like, both things can be right at the same time, you know? So, but for myself, my aura that I give off, I honestly, people around you can tell you what you truly give off because this is what they're perceiving. And you know, like the people that's around you a lot, or like people that first meet you, what are their vibes that they get from you? But like for me, my aura is very like chill, fun, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of like, well, fun don't have to be all rowdy all the time, but like straight to the point. Yeah, like I like to get straight to the point with a lot of things. And so I know that to other people it may come off as me like I don't know, because I get different things. I mean, I get more of like, you know, the positive feedback than I do negative. But like from the negative aspects, I do get like some people will say that I'm mean or whatever, and then like other people, they can see that like I'm just very straight to the point. Like, I don't like sugarcoating a lot of things half the time, because a lot of times when it comes to certain situations, we already know the real answer. We know what we're supposed to be doing. So it's like, okay, boom. Versus, oh, well, I really think that, say what you're trying to say and let's go. You know what I mean? So when it comes to like my aura, me personally, I love who I am. I'm loving who I'm becoming. I feel like I do have a personality where you have to know me to understand, or I may have to, you know, explain to you a little bit, because like I said, I'm not really like a bubbly person all the time. Like, that's just not me. And I know, so some people, it may come off as like, what's wrong with her? But nothing's really wrong. And once I start talking, I'm cool. But half the time, like, I don't be feeling to always be up here, you know? And so once I learned what I wanted to, you know, give off and who I wanted to be, and I still learn myself every day, don't get me wrong. We learn ourselves all the time. We never stop learning ourselves. So you're always going to want to rebrand yourself, evolve. So that's fine. But with me, I just knew I just like to just get straight to the point. And I don't mean to keep repeating that, but like, I don't like small talk at all. And it's not saying like, yeah, what is the purpose of us having a conversation right now? You know what I mean? Like, am I getting to know you? Or like, are we doing something together? Are we gonna hang out this time? Or what's, get straight to the point. And like, I think a pet peeve of mine is when people ask me questions that they partially already know the answer to, or that they already know the answer to. And so it's just like, we could have asked something else. We could have, you know what I mean? So the aura that you give off is truly who you just want to be. Like, who do you want to be? And in my other video and in my other podcast episode, I was saying how to create your ideal perfect day. And like, perfect is very subjective. Nothing is perfect. So whatever you think is perfect to you, you know, whatever. But like, your ideal person, like, who do you want this person to be? What do you want them to just extrude off of them? Like, what do you want Who do you want to be? And I'm not going to say, how do you want people to perceive you? Because that's out of your control. Because you can't control how someone else perceives you. As long as, you're a good person, or you know who you are, what you want to give off. Because I can't say I want people to perceive me as such and such. They're going to do whatever they please. I can't, and you have to understand, not everyone is going to like you, and that is fine. You have to love yourself, so that when other people are like, being mean or being nasty or always just picking or finding something or whatever, deep down inside who you are. You know what I mean? So when it comes to your aura, like, I think another thing that people try to, I don't want anyone to like try to be so hard on themselves, but also too, I don't want people to play victim in their own life. So for example, if you feel like you're not somewhere where you need to be, don't blame other people as to why you're not where you need to be. Yourself. I like to do a lot of self-reflection and always wonder like, okay, I need to do this, or I could have did this. I can do this right here. I need to switch this up. I need to try this out. I need to work on this. Always self-reflect, because like, I'm big on also to it was a movie, but I like to apply everything to everything. But it was along the lines of, there's no such thing as boring places, it's boring people. And I also can connect that to when people say they want to move. If you're not having a open mindset to change, or in the stage of shifting and transformation and transitioning, you move into another state isn't going to do anything for you, because you're still the same person and you're not really open to changing anything about yourself. So I'm really big on working on yourself first to really get to where you're trying to be. And like, I used to have like just I'll say it was like a nasty aura that I used to have. Like, it was just I was very negative. I was 18 through like, I'm trying to think of when maybe 21, 18 to 20, like maybe for like 3 years, maybe. I don't know, I can't think right now. But it was a while where I just had such a nasty, negative mindset, and I'm living proof that it can shift and change. Like, back then, like when I was a teenager as well, so like my attitude, my tone was off. I'm this, to this, to this, to this. And now, I'm older, I'm 24, so it's like, you just learn as you go and you create the lifestyle that you want. And I know what I wanted to give off. So like, understanding yourself is super important, and just being confident within yourself. And again, confidence is whatever you want to make it, because I can't tell you that, oh, if you do this, that means you're confident, or everything is so subjective. And that's why I don't really like touching on certain topics, because I do feel like everything is subjective, so it's totally up to you. But I'm speaking on experiences of my own, and just the energies. Like, you meet so many people, and I'm not saying literally try to be like somebody, but if you meet somebody and you love their aura, their energy, just see what it is about them that you like, and then try to see if this will work for you. Like, implement it into your daily life. Like, maybe every morning you just have a smile on your face, you say good morning when you walk past people, or you're just like kind of just friendly but still chill, not too much, not overwhelming people. Don't get them too scared of you. You don't want to scare away the grubs. You don't want to scare away people, okay? So I actually come across a lot of people that kind of just scare me away. Like, their energy, their personality is just too much for me, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just too much for me. And so I know that I have to sometimes tell people, like, don't take it personal. I'm just not all the way up here with you. I'm just not. And like, I don't want nobody to change themselves, like, so that I can hang with them or so they can hang with me. I don't want you to change yourself. I can probably just only take you at a bare minimum. I'm not gonna say that, of course, but like, some people, you just have to understand, like, if you're that bubbly person, don't take it personal when other people don't really want to hang with you. Sometimes some people can't handle the people. I can't handle too much personality. Like, I don't like loud things, or I don't like too much going on sometimes. So it's just like, it's best I just, distance myself. But I want you to love yourself more than, the need of trying to find friends or trying to make people like you, or because you cannot please everybody. Not everyone is going to like you. That's just impossible. And if they say that if everybody says they like you, somebody's telling a story. Somebody's not telling the truth, because everybody has different viewpoints on everything. So understanding what energy do you want to give off? Like, what do you want people to just receive from you? Like I said, they can perceive a certain thing, but what are you going to give off? Like, what are they getting from you? For me, I'm always explaining it in this manner, but when I'm talking to you or people in general as if the friend or person I wish I had in my life to talk to me a certain way. And what I mean by a certain way is be very like, but you know how your parents was talking to you. Like my parents was that person for me. But you know, having friends that really like hold you accountable for things, or you know, I've had before like someone has said I don't know how to take I don't think she said constructive. She said something else, but I knew she meant like constructive criticism. But you have to understand that sometimes people don't even give constructive criticism. They just criticize. And it's not really easy to work with that. Like for me, when I return some food or something I don't like, I tell them what's wrong with it so they can correct it next time. You know, like people just always want to criticize and pick at something or try to find something about somebody. They be like, oh yeah, they did this, they did this. You're not a saint either, or you know, whatever the case is. So it's just like understanding to also to take in if someone is giving you some advice about yourself, but also to sit and think like, do they seem like somebody I want to take advice from? That's something else you have to, because you can't take advice from just everybody. Like some people will give you advice and it's like, would you want to switch something about yourself with them? Like, is anything that you see in them that you would like to work on or you would like to be like, then that's when I would take advice. And it's like not saying like you're better than them or they're better than you, but it's just like person to person, is this someone I want to take advice from? Like, do you see them doing things that you like, or do they do, you know, whatever the case is, this is where I do judgment as to, am I going to take advice from this person or not? Just be optimistic. You just have to have like an open mind when it comes to transforming your mindset and shifting into a new you and just pivoting overall, because your energy will be so all over the place. But to just know what you're giving off to other people and knowing your aura overall is so important. Like for me, I just like for people just to be chill, cool, calm, collected, have a good time. Whenever you're with me, I want you to have a good time. I don't know what we're doing. We're going to do something, but I want you to enjoy whatever it is that we're doing. We could be doing sipping paint. We could be at the library. I want you to have a good time doing whatever it is that you're doing when you're with me. Like, I don't want you to have to stress or be sad or worry about something. I want to take your mind off of it. That's the type of person I am. And I feel like I do give off like that aura for other people. Like, come on, let's just bring it down some, have a good time. And I think that since I do talk in that tone sometimes, like, come on, get yourself together, let's go. I feel like some people probably feel like I'm not sympathetic, but I am. I feel your pain. That's why I want you to get up and let's go, because you're going to fester all these negative thoughts and everything's just going to ball up and you're just going to be miserable and sad, and I don't want that for you. So yes, I talk to people in regards to like, come on, it's okay, we're gonna figure it out, let's go, let's do this, we're not gonna stay here. Like, I'm gonna let you feel your emotions. Okay, I'm gonna let you feel your emotions, but okay, after that, let's go. And I think that it may come off as harsh to some people, but I understand what people go through. I understand, but also too, I don't want you to stay here and trauma bond or trauma dump all the time. I want you to figure out what you can do. And I'm really big on doing what you can and not focus on what you can't do, because we can't change that. You know what I mean? So sitting here dwelling on the past or what's going wrong, your energy, your aura is going to be so poor. Like, it's just going to be so draining. No one was going to hang with you, and like that's a really sad feeling for people to not want to hang with you, you know, because of who you are, because your energy is so off, because you're letting everything kind of trickle down on you and it's just pouring out of you basically. It's more so just figure out the type of person you want to be in this world. What do you want to give off? And like your ideal self. Well, who is that? Who are you? Like I say, write down, these are things you can do right now. Write down your ideal self, like introduce your new self, like, hey, I'm Kai, I do this, and this. I'm really enjoying this right now, and I own this, and this. I do this for them. I do, but say who you are, introduce us to the new you, and what is the energy that they're giving off. Like, are you peaceful? Are you fun? Are you loud? Are you more outgoing? Are you timid? Are you whatever you want to be? You can be that. And it's energies. These are things that you can work on. So creating your aura and knowing who you want to be in this world is super important, because you don't want to be a lost soul out here. You don't want to feel like you are all over the place. Even if you are, you just don't want to feel like it. So it's just like, breathe sometimes. Breathe. It's okay. It will be okay. And figure out what you can do at the moment. Like anything, it's always alternative for everything. It's how you want to view it. Like, are you going to keep viewing it as everything's going wrong for me? Or there's just another thing, let me just go ahead and do this instead. You know what I mean? Like, are you going to sit there and play victim in your life and let life control you? Or are you going to take life by the head and go full throttle? Like, you have to just have just an open mindset to understand. And it's the mindset shift is such a scary thing, because you're literally transitioning. Like, you're really becoming a whole new person, and it's not a fun thing during the process, but you have to know that greater things are ahead. So while you're going through this transition stage, I feel like you shouldn't be mean. Even if you're alone, or you feel like you're alone, you feel like everything's just going to shambles, you just feel like everything's in shambles, breathe. Hey, good morning, or whatever the case is. Just be fresh, be nice. Everything will align. If you're kind of forcing yourself, and like I said, this is the part where I say be a little delusional, force yourself to be happy. Like, you're having a great day, you will have a great day, this is such the best day ever. Like, little things just to say in your head and keep saying it, it will turn around. Like, you have to literally keep saying things, because you're going to keep saying, I'm already having a bad day, this is the worst day ever. You're going to have the worst day ever. And I was watching one of Sarah Jake Roberts' videos, and she was saying, you know, praying is another way to go through another portal, and such as a portal is, you know, a new stage in your life, a new chapter, or whatever the case is. So whether you are sitting there and you're praying to step into your new purpose, to have a better energy, overflow, just something good, abundance of positivity, whatever it is that you're wanting, you can have it. You have to ask for it. You have to mean it. You have to walk by it. You have to stand by it. Like, you have to stand by it. Like, you have to walk with purpose. Like, do everything you're doing, have some type of purpose. Don't have nothing all crazy. Like, you know, just have some purpose with it. Like, what are you taking a walk for? I want to feel good. Just start finding purpose in things that you're doing, because that is another important thing. Walking with purpose. A lot of times people just they're just living life, which is fine. But what are you living for? What are you striving for? What is it that you want to do? What is your motivation? What's keeping you going? You know what I mean? Like, because you will crash one day, not physically crash, but your body will crash, or your mind will, because it's like an overload, and you're like, what was I doing all this for? What am I doing? What am I going so hard for? You know? So your aura is you. Your aura is you. Wherever you go, you can find amazing people anywhere. It's about you, though. What are you giving off when you meet these people? Because some people, their aura, their energy is top tier. They're great people. They're having a good time, and then you come around and you just, blah, or just negative, or just kind of too much sometimes. So you have to just know, what do I want to give off? Like, what's my energy? Who am I? Am I happy with my life? Do I have the people around me that I want to be around? Like, all that stuff does matter, but it's just, like I said, it's all about self-reflection and reflecting back to you. And this goes to my other podcast episode when I was saying, are you the friend that you're looking for? Like, are you the person that you would want to hang with? Cheers to that. Let's ask those questions. Are you someone that you could see yourself hanging with? And be honest with yourself. Okay. But for me, I just love to see my growth, how I'm evolving, how I'm just growing up to be the woman that I desire to be. Because like I said, I started this when I was 17, 18 years old, 24. So it's like, you learn as you grow, and it's like, you make mistakes in life, you can learn from them and keep it pushing. You know, you'll just come across so many things, but life is literally what you make of it. And I say that all the time because I don't think it's life is what you make it, because I can't make it anything. Like, life is literally here. This is it. I gotta make something of it to make me enjoy it and be, you know, show gratitude. We have life. There's many people that just show gratitude overall, and I think that will help your energy as well when you show more gratitude, because you never know, somebody right now that you know, or that if you're a content creator as well, if you're making some content, or one of your followers even, they're in a homeless shelter right now. They you know, they're behind on something, they're struggling with something. You just never know. And for anyone that's in these situations, just know, more so, just know that, for one, you're still here. So anything that you want in this world is a very much obtainable. It is the getting there. And I understand it's always usually finances, of course, for us to get further. It's finances. Just want to be in a better situation. I know it's easier said than done, but to hold on to your faith that things will work out better for you, because it will. And it's in due time. It's in God's time. It's not our time, because if it was in our time and we want it boom, right then and there. You know what I mean? But sometimes we aren't ready for our next chapter, or we're scared of our new chapter, or something's blocking us from our next chapter. And so it's like, you just got to do your part every day, doing what you can do to get yourself closer to where you're trying to be. And I do want to say, if you're watching this video and if you're going through anything, for one, thank you for supporting me, and thank you for watching. Thank you for even getting to this point right here. But just know that you're not alone, and all of your feelings are very much valid, but their situation isn't you. This is just what you're going through. This is just part of your testimony, and I would love to hear how things change for you, how everything fell in place for you, everything is aligning, your energy is just amazing, you're just exuding an amazing aura. And you know, I just love to hear people or watch people evolve from their situation, because that's not them, that's not you. It's something that you had to go through. We all go through things. We go through things every day. We're fighting for our lives out here. But it's about, how are you going to make the best of it? You know what I mean? So I just hope with this video and this podcast episode, I reached the right people. I'm all for the babes. I'm all for the people that are aware of their situation, aware of themselves. They want change. They're ready for change. They're ready to execute. They're ready. I'm ready for everyone that is ready. I always say that in my journal, I always say that in my prayer journal. I'm ready. It don't matter what I'm ready for. I'm ready. Okay? So if you are ready to just extrude this amazing aura, energy, just have better vibes, and just get more out of life, comment, I'm ready. And it'll also show me that you made it to the end of the video. But if you guys are tuning into my podcast, I want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me and following me and just sharing my podcast episodes. And I hope that I'm reaching the right crowd and really just helping you guys get further in life and make more about yourself. And just, it's so many words I can use, but thank you. Basically, I just want to say thank you to my thinkers and on my YouTube. Thank you guys so much, because listen, my YouTube, I've been doing it for a while. Thank you to everybody that supports me, and thank you for sticking around. If anyone gave me some advice or, you know, just anything, I appreciate you, okay? So I hope you all take in what I'm saying and make your ideal person and make your ideal self, and let me know, who is this person? What do they give off? Like, who are you? You know what I mean? Like, your energy, your aura is so important. What do people feel when they come around you? Like, you just want to make people feel good. Like, I love being around some people that just like, I just enjoy being around them. Like, their energy is great, they're fun, they're cool. Like, you just want to just give off just all positivity. It's too much negativity going on. Why you want to continue? You know what I mean? But I will tap back in with you guys in another video and another podcast episode. So make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube and have your post notifications on so y'all know when I post a new video. And make sure you guys are following the podcast so you get notified as well when I post a new episode. I'll talk to you guys later. Toodles!